Welcome to another Read the Factory Manual where we're working on a Matchbox Land Rover today. This is a Matchbox 12B Land Rover Series 2. Matchbox made these from 1959 till 1965, meaning that this is a later edition. You can tell that it's missing the windscreen, so we'll be fixing that with the 3D printer. I'm going to be painting this one buff. I'm going to go with a custom on this as opposed to a restoration, because it's got the broken windshield, so I might as well just do it the way I want to do it. This model came from an eBay purchase and came all the way from Greece, so it's made its way from England to Greece and then here to Las Vegas. Who knows where else it's been in between, but it's been loved. The axles are bent pretty bad. The wheels, the tires and the wheels there are used quite a bit. They've got a lot of use on them, and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep the tires. So there, let's get started. I think I want to start with drilling out the rivet here. Smaller screwdriver this time. There we go. Huh, oh, looks like it came apart once and they glued it back together. This has indeed been a loved toy. When you have a toy that has this much wear on it and some glue inside, and that tells me that this toy was loved. Somebody's favorite toy. Let's get these wheels off of here. Alright, these wheels, it's a little crooked, isn't it? Break a snake's back. Pound those straight. Get those wheels cleaned up. Time for a dip in a hot caustic bath. Look at that. It was brown at one time. Look at that. Huh. Look at that. That is interesting. Here we are back from the caustic soda bath. And it's time to give this thing a touch with the wire brush. Alright, let's get the base done first. There's the base, nice and shiny. Now for the car, the Land Rover probably got 3%, 2.7% left, paint left. A little tip on these. Don't put your brush all the way towards the front, because two reasons. One, this part right here really does a number on the model, and two, it makes it harder to get this out, because when you loosen it up you want to push it down, then you can pull it out. Two little things I've learned. There we go. This is why you wear eye protection. See all these little things that fly out? It's time to work on the windshield. What I want to do is, I've gone ahead and measured this already. And I printed out the windshield, which you saw me design. So there's the windshield. It's printed in clear because that's what I had inside the printer at the time. And I need to get it a little bit shorter as well, so I'll sand those nubbins down. I think I've got it a little too long. Shave those down, and I want to flatten this out as well, so when I glue it on, it'll glue nicely. Alright, there we go. That took all of 1 minute to file that down. So if you think that, hey, it takes way too long to file that, I'm not going to make that work. Well, it took a minute. Come on. It's going to take longer to get the windshield perfect, but it is what it is. Use sandpaper for this. Let's glue that into place. That's the wrong glue. We've been here all day. I don't like them going anywhere. Okay. And the glue's in the wrong spot. Something's always in the wrong spot, right? Happy with that. Marty would say. Looking good, feeling good. So now what I'm going to do is take the knife and clean it up. Alright, I'm liking this. This is looking good. Alright, time for wheel wash. I cleaned them in the ultrasonic cleaner. Now I'm going to paint them with black paint with a lot of thinner in it. Fresh from paint and clear coating. Take off the striping. Looks good. That. Alright, so now I'm going to paint this thing. I think I'm going to do the grille and lights in chrome and do some black on the inside of the black wash on the inside of the grill there. We've made it to assembly of the Land Rover. let's get this thing together and find out what the best way to do this is. I think what I'm going to do is just put a dab of white glue on this because it's not going to stick well, and this is going to be on the shelf. Because then I can take this apart if I want to, and it won't come apart when I want to move it around the shelf. So that's the idea. I'll let you know years from now if this was a good idea or not. There we go. The Land Rover Matchbox 12B Land Rover. Here's the before. See, it was green because that's how it came out of the factory. And what was interesting is when I threw it in the caustic soda, it actually turned this color, which was quite interesting. You can see we stripped it down, cleaned the wheels up, straightened out the axles. It rolls now. Put a new fresh coat of paint on there, and most importantly, we fixed the windshield, this windshield, depending on what part of the earth you're on, how you pronounce that. But that was 3D printed and then glued on, and then I cleaned off all the excess glue, and it looks pretty good now. Quite happy with it. Thank you for watching Read the Factory Manual. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Please comment, let me know your thoughts, and we'll get some more cars, and maybe even with Arduino and Raspberry Pi and things like that, because that's what I'm interested in as well. So this channel is going to be all about those kinds of things, what I'm interested in sharing.